Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number one, day number one, week 12, spring 2024. That's day number one, week 12, spring 2024. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Today is, let's set up, today is Monday. Today is Monday the 25th of, Monday the 25th of March, 2024. And subject is mathematics, of course. And today I want us to do practical questions involving transformations. So remember we did transformations last week, and so we're gonna do a review of transformations today. But I'm gonna actually allow you to do it on your own. And so, but what I'm going to do first is I'm gonna walk through some problems with you, and then after that, after I already walk through it, then I can allow you to do it on your own. So let me share my screen with you all. Many of you or some of you may be familiar already with IXL. We're going to be using IXL today to get some practical experience with dealing with transformations. And so before I actually give you the assignment or the quizzes to do, I would want to walk through them with you. And so for these ones, you don't have to write it down in your book. We just going through the problems together. But when it's time for the quiz, I'm gonna send the quiz in the chat, and then I need you to take a picture of your quiz grade once you finish and send that to me via WhatsApp. All right. So I'm not gonna give you any notes today. We're just reviewing. And so only thing I need from you for today's class is I need for you to send me a photo of your grade. So once you pass the IXL, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. So the first quiz I'm going to give you is this one about identifying reflections, rotations, and translations. And so this one says, look at this shape. It says, which image shows a rotation? I need anyone to answer which one, A, B, C, or D. Sorry, A, B, or C shows a rotation. Which do you think it is? Which one shows a rotation?
C.
C. C. Why not B? What B show? What does B show?
B is a reflection.
B is a reflection. Yeah, B is a reflection. And A looks like A is like a slide. So the correct answer is going to be C. That's a rotation. Next question. So the next one says, look at the shape. Which one shows a reflection? Let me know what you think. Which one shows a reflection? A, B, or C?
B.
That's B must be D.
Reflection.
B.
B. B. Reflection. B.
I say A.
I would say B.
B. What? Reflection? You'd say A. Well, if it's a reflection, it has to be like we have to first figure out a line of reflection. So if we're saying there's a reflection, what is reflect? Is this the line of reflection? Because if this is the line of reflection, then it's gonna look something like that, and then this like that, and then like that, and then like that. So yeah, it's gonna be A. It's interesting, you know, because C is not really a reflection, and then B is it upside down? Because look what B is. B is showing it like this. B is this. All right. This is what B is, and that's not the image. That's the image rotated. Y'all see what I'm saying? Or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I can see it.
So
Yes, sir.
someone give it another time. Do you think it is A, B, or C for reflection? Selling and short. Which one y'all think it is? A, B, or C for the reflection?
A.
A. Let's go to Olivia. She says A. I believe it's A too, because if you bring that down and then you do this line and then you bring that down right there. Yeah, it's A. It's A. A is reflection. Look at the shape. Which one shows a translation? What is a translation? A translation is a what? Let's start with S. A translation is a what?
A slide.
That is meant by the sides.
It's a slide. So you got to push the image. So it doesn't change its orientation. You're just sliding it. So which one y'all think? A, B, or C?
C.
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 C. Yeah, it can't be B, can't be A, it gotta be C. All right, so that one is easy. So that's basically what this first quiz is gonna be about. It's gonna be identifying which different translations there are. I mean, which transformation it is. All right. Then I'm gonna give you another one. So this is the first one, and then I'm gonna give you another quiz based off of. Let me get it. So let's try to do that one as well. The next one is going to be, the first one was on identifying which transformation we're talking about. And the next one, let's see which one I can give you all for this one. Do you all still have your IXL password, or I have to give you new ones?
Will you give them, please?
Okay, so the rest of you, do you all still have your IXL password?
Yes,
I do.
sir.
You don't?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I don't have an account.
No, you don't even have an account. Okay. All right.
I don't.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just give you all new passwords one time. I'll give you all new passwords and usernames. And so I'll post that inside the chat right now well, not right now. Once we're finished with like looking through the problems, then I'll post it inside the chat. All right. I'll post inside the chat the new IXL passwords. These are gonna be new ones. So it's not the same ones that we had. These are gonna be new ones, okay? Just make a note of that. Okay, so let's look at this next quiz. So this next one is going to be on, let me see. So let's look at this one. We did identify the rotation reflection. Let's look at the translation. So I would like to do this one because I'm going to give you all this one to do. So this one is interesting. It says graph the image of 7, 8 after 9 units to the left. So when they say 9 units to the left, that means we have to move this image, this point, 9 units to the left. So let's move it. If we move it, it's going to be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You all see it? 9 units to the left.
Yes, sir.
And so that one's pretty straightforward. This one says, move this point 6 units down. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units down. That's that. And then this one says graph the image after. It says what? 2 units to the right and 10 units up. So if it says 2 units to the right and 10 units up, that means we have to do both a right movement and an up movement. So we have to be very careful with this. 2 units to the right, that's going to be 1, 2. And then how many times are we going to go up? How many times are we going to go up?
10 units.
10 units. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be right there. Okay. And then let's do one more. This one says move the point 3 units to the left and then 8 units up. So 3 units to the left is going to be what? 1, 2, 3. And then 8 units up is going to be 1, 2, wait, sorry. 2 units to the left, 1, 2. 8 units up is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, good. All right, before I move from this one, let me know if you all understand that. Let me know if you all understand that, please.
Yes, sir.
Can you
I
repeat one more
understand.
time for me, please?
Can
Okay,
you
so
do it over again, please?
do it over again. Okay. So
Yes.
let's look at this chart on the rectangle. They say move it 8 units to the left and then 3 units up. So 8 units to the left. So each point we got to move 8 units to the left and 3 units up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. So that's the first point. Do you see that? And then, oops, sorry.
I see it.
And then the second point is going to, we're going to have to move it. Wait. The second point, how many spaces is this anyway? This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's 10 units apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And how many units down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So 7 units down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And then bring this over like that. So basically, we're sliding it over. So if you look carefully, how many units to the left we had to go? 8 units, right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes,
So we
sir.
got 8 units to the left. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many units up? That's going to be what?
3 units
3.
up.
3 units up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's where this point is. Where's Zaria? Zaria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't finish the 2023 yet, right?
No, sir, I didn't get a chance to. I was supposed to do it this weekend.
Okay, so go ahead and do that now then. And so
Yes.
then this one says 8 units to the left and 3 units up. So you're going to move this 8 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So we were wrong. It's actually here. So 8 units to the left is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2 units up. 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. So it is actually right there. And then let's do another one. 8 units to the left and 3 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many units up? Let me know, please. How many units up?
3.
3.
3.
So 1, 2, 3. So it's actually supposed to be here. So this point's supposed to be there, and this point's supposed to be there. All right, so let's redo our stuff. Let's redo it. Oh, and one more point. So this point is correct. And then now let's do this point. How many units to the left?
8 units to the left.
8 units to the left. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many upwards? How many upwards?
3 units upwards.
3 units upwards. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. And so our triangle, not triangle, our rectangle is gonna be this one, the one in pink. So let's draw that. The one in yellow is drawn on. So let's go back here and adjust it. This is the first point. The second point is here. The third point is here. The fourth point is no. Okay, they are giving me problems here. Okay. Can I adjust it? Okay. Oh my man. It's hot. Sheet. Okay. Oh, I lost the points. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do it again. There, I'll try. All right. Let's do it one more time. 8 units to the left. Okay. Can you? This thing is not. I wish. Let me restart. Let me refresh this page so they give me the question again. What? They give me an entirely different thing? Anyway, basically you move it accordingly. I don't know if that makes sense. So let me see. Let's do this one. 9 units to the left would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move that right down. Okay. And that's how we get it. All right. And then for this one say 1 unit up. So it's going to be 1. That's that. 1 unit up. Good. And then this one says 10 units. Is it what? 2 units to the right and 10 units up. So that's going to be how many units to the right? 1, 2, and then 10 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Do y'all understand that? Or you don't understand? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And then,
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
We supposed to be drawing the graph, right?
No. This is just, I'm just going over it with you all because you're gonna have to do a quiz. So you don't have to draw this.
Yes,
So
sir. Thank you.
5 units to the right and 4 units up. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many units up? How many units up?
4.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be right there. So basically that's how you do it. You have, oh, okay, we get another rectangle. Let's do this one properly this time. So how many, what did they say? They said that we have to 11 units to the left and 5 units up. So we're gonna take each point and move it 11 units to the left and 5 units up. So 11 units to the left is going to be what? That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many units up? How many units up?
5 units up.
5. It's going to be 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, and 5. Good. So this is that. And then for C, it's going to be the same thing. 11 units. 11 units to the left, 5 units up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be the next point. And similarly, 11 units to the left, 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's say this one. Oh, and then how many units up? 5 units up. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be right now. And then the same thing, 11 units to the left, 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Why is this off? 11 units to that, 5 units up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Say it again.
The C you only went across 8 times.
You messed up on the C.
Oh, the C. Okay, so I didn't go over. Okay. So I'm supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me erase C then. Erase this one. So let's do C again. So C, we're gonna go over 11 times. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 5 place up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so now we just gotta plot those points now. So here we're gonna plot this one here, then plot that here, then plot that there, and then this goes here. And that's how we get it. Okay. Please let me know if you understand this. Again, let me know if you understand this. How we got the new.
Yes, sir.
I do.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm only hearing a few persons. The rest of you, I need everyone to answer, please. Do you understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is there anyone now who do not understand? Is there anyone there who do not understand how we got it?
understand.
Paul, you don't understand? Okay,
No,
so
sir.
what I did was, notice what they said, 11 units to the left. So I got to go over 11 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 5 units up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how I got this point. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Right. And then I do the same thing for this
Sir.
point, and that point to get all the rest of them. Right? And then connect it. Make sense, Paul? Hello, Paul. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So that's how we got that. Let's see if we're right. All right. So, okay, of course you're right. And then so they're gonna ask you to translate different images. So just be ready for that. The next thing I want you to do also, what I also have to go over with you is so we did this one already. Is we need to do. So we did translation. Whatever reflection. This is they're saying write the rule. Write the rule. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is a good one. So write the rule. Find the coordinates. Okay, this is also a good one. Let's find the coordinates. I like this one. It says the point 62 is translated 2 units up. What are the coordinates of the resultant point D1? So 2 units up is going to be what? That's going to be 2 units up is going to be, if we move 2 units up, that's going to be what? I mean, let's move 2 units up for this one.
6, 6, I think.
1, then 2. So that's just going to be this one. So what's the resultant? What's the coordinates?
2, 4.
What's the coordinates of D1? The new point.
4, 6.
4.
6, 4.
6, 4.
6, 4.
6, 4. You all understand that? Or I need to explain that again?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
So whatever translation they tell you to do, perform the translation, but then write the coordinates of where it's at. Okay. All right, so I'm going to give you those 3 quizzes. But before I do that, what I need to do is I need to give you your IXL username and password. If you do not see your name on the list, then please let me know. If you do not see your name, that means that I missed your name. So, and your name may be spelled incorrectly, maybe. If your name is spelled incorrectly, please forgive me. And then the next time we have it, I will spell it right. So let me print this. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm gonna post this. This particular document has everyone's name, supposedly. If your name is not on this, then you need to let me know. But your name's supposed to be on this, and what you gotta do is find your name and then sign on to IXL. All right. So find your name and then sign on to IXL. So let me put this document inside the chat for you. All right. Yeah, is this anyone first time using IXL? Who hasn't used IXL before?
Me.
I have it.
Me.
Okay. Okay, so for those of us who already know how IXL works, then you should be familiar with this. The rest of you all, let me just show you what IXL is. So I posted the document inside the chat. Please look for your name. Again, look for your name as well in the chat. Okay. So for those of you who do not know what IXL is, let me just show you. So what is it is that what you have to do is you have to go online and just type in IXL.com, right? IXL.com, and then you have to sign in, right? So you have to sign in. It's because I'm already signed in, it will, sign it right. Ready sign in, but you want to sign in, yes? Go ahead. Someone have a question? Once you've already signed in, someone had a question, but I'm ready on. Once you've already signed in, then you're going to do the first quiz that I have inside the chat. All right. Once you have started, please put started so I can know that you started. But once you've already signed in, and click on the link so you go on the first quiz. All right. Let me just put quiz now. All right. All right. So let me just have the names of everyone. Hopefully I have everybody name. I don't see my name, Ronisha. I don't see your name. Ronisha. Carlo. Ronisha, your name probably is not enough for you. Ronisha Smith. Ronisha.
I don't see my name neither.
What's your name? Demetria?
Yes, sir.
No, I don't have your name on that. I didn't know he was coming today. Ronisha Smith. And so Ronisha Smith. Ronisha Smith, this is your username and password. Let me send it to you via WhatsApp. Once you get your username and password, please write it down. Again, once you get your username and password, please write it down. All right? Because I don't want to have to keep on giving everyone their username and password every day. Once you get your username and password, please write it down.
Excuse me, Ms. Petit. Should I finish the 2023 PDCSC that you uploaded on YouTube or IXL?
Yes, do the IXL because you could always do that 2023 in your spare time. So
Pardon me, Mr. Petit. For some reason, it's saying your trial account has expired. Talk to your teacher or send information to your parent about joining IXL.
that's because you're not listening to me. That's the reason. That's the problem. You're not listening to me. I said I posted inside the chat the new username and password. So you have to look inside the chat for your name. And your name is
Yes,
right there.
sir.
You have
But
to
I
sign
am
in. No, you have to sign in again. Sign in again.
signing again, sir.
Old one is not going to work. So you have to use this one. Malik rolled and oil 32. That's the new username and password.
Thank you, sir.
I don't understand how hard it is to follow instructions. Malik, let me put your username in. Jaleel, you don't see a name?
No, sir.
Ms. Petit, I don't see mine.
Okay, no problem. Let me put it in. Demetria, spell your name, please.
Demetria.
Okay, spell it right.
Yes, sir.
And Edgecombe, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's your username and password. Please write that down. And sign in using that.
Excuse me, Mr. T. I got on. What exactly do I do now?
You get on, you will see when when you get on, when you already sign on, then you need to go on the link inside the chat and start the quiz. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Who else? One, you show your name in now? I'm certain I put one that was. I promise you one, your name is down. One. Yeah, your name is right now.
Oh, well, let me just. I got it. Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
When I log on and I put in the password, it is say incorrect username or password.
That's because you're using the incorrect one. Look carefully for your username and password. Your username is this. Your password is 52 fine. Do not space it.
Daddy, my name?
Who is that speaking?
This is Dari.
Please do not raise your voice at me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry.
You and Demetra sound alike, by the way. Let me see. Adari. Did you see a username and password?
Yes, sir. You put my nickname. You put Dari.
Yeah, Dari. Dari. Let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, this one. So you have to use the correct username and password. You put Dari Dummit. I mean, can you pronounce your last name?
Dumet.
Dumet. Dari Dumet. And your password is 11 finish. So make sure I put it just like that so you could be able to sign in. Okay. Anyone else
Yes, sir. Thank you.
anyone else need their username and password?
I do.
Jaleel, last name. What's your last name is?
Pardon me.
What is your last name? Your last name.
Lang. Laing.
Okay. Yes, I'm Akiro. Akiro, what's happening? Hello? You can't hear anything? I don't know if that's probably your internet or your device is not working properly. But what I want you all to do is I want you to go on IXL and do this quiz. So I'm gonna send you your username and password and the quiz for you so you could start it, okay? You understand me? Okay. I don't know why you logged out and came back in. Maybe trying a different device. What's your last name, Akiro? Okay, let me send you the username and password so you could have access to that. All right. All right, anyone else need their username and password? Is there anyone else who need their username and password? All right. Can the rest of y'all hear me? Let me know, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all get on? Were y'all able to get on to IXL?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, please do our first quiz. Again, please do.
Mr. Petit, they still trying to figure out how to get on this.
Oh, he's still trying to. Okay, so Mark Lee. Mark, do you see a username? Did you see a username? This is your username and password. You need to go on IXL and say it again. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I say I on it, but I don't know what to do after that.
Yeah, you have the user's username and password. Mark Lee, sign in and go on Mark and type in the username Mark Lee 228 and password is 20 next. I posted inside the chat for you. All right. Okay, for those of you, this is very important. Once you are finished with your first quiz, once you're finished with the first quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. Again, once you finish with the first quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. No one should be struggling with this quiz. Okay. Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yeah.
Have you arrived on IXL yet?
Yes, sir.
Which is not scores.
I'm not on the quiz yet. I on the website.
Okay, you need to sign in. Okay. You understand me, Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Do you have your username and password?
Yes, sir.
I mean the old one, I mean the new one.
Excuse me, Mr. J.
Yes, Kyle. Give me one moment. I'm speaking to Ajani. Go ahead. Ajani, do you have your username and password? The old one. I mean the new one.
Pardon me?
Do you have the new IXL password? That's my question to you.
No, sir.
Okay, so let me send it to you. When I send this to you, Johnny, you need to write this down. Write this down.
Yes.
For those of if you finish with the first one, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. Is there anyone who is finished? Is anyone who is finished? Let me know, please. With the first quiz. No one is finished yet? Johnny. And Johnny, your password is 19 Snow. All right, Mark, Lee, did you get on? Where's Mark?
No, sir.
Wait, did you sign in?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was me, sir.
Ask me what grade level I.
No, once you did you sign in, right? Did you sign in? Yes or no? Did you sign in with the username and password I gave you? Okay. Now, once you sign in, you can see a link in the chat. Click on that link and start the quiz. And go ahead, Kyle.
I don't know my username or password. I don't have them.
You don't have them because you're not listening to me. That's your problem. Because I said if you need username and password, go in the chat and there's a document that I have with your username and password in it. But let me give it to you. Kyle, what's your last name is Kyle?
Williamson.
Williamson. Okay, so this is the username and password I am gonna put inside the chat. I need you to sign in onto IXL using this username and password. You understand me?
That's all.
Good. And if anyone finished with the first quiz, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of it and send it to me. Where is Okay, Ajani's finally on. Where's Bethany? Bethany?
Yes, sir.
I don't see you on the IXL.
Yes, sir. I still say that. Get on to the file with the password.
Okay. Where's Bri? Where's Bri? Bri, are you there?
Yes.
Bri, I asked if there's anyone who's finished. How come you didn't tell me that you're finished? Did you hear me? Say it again.
I couldn't really hear you.
I said, if you're finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me. Did you do that already?
Yes, sir. I sent it.
Okay, I need you to do quiz 2. All right. Since you're done with quiz 1, I need you to do quiz 2. So let me give you quiz 2. All right, for those if anyone is done with quiz 1, then you have to move on to quiz 2. And quiz 2 is definitely not the problem. Quiz 2 is definitely graphing the image. Okay. So this is quiz 2. Where's no, definitely not.
Excuse me, Miss Betty, how much questions is this out of?
Okay, so what you have to do is, this is a very good question. You have to make sure that you get a smart score of 100. If you keep on getting them wrong, then what it will do is it won't allow you to move on. All right. So,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
so that's the thing. So make sure that you doing them right. Otherwise, it won't allow you to move on. Where's Chai? Chai, are you there?
Listen, can you send the link in the chat again, please?
Okay, let me send the first
Yes,
two.
sir.
Okay. Adari, don't cry. Just continue to try it. Quiz 1. This is quiz 1. You have to identify which is which. Which one is which one is the reflection, which one is rotation, which one is which. Okay. Uh Where's Jasmine Moss?
Yes, sir.
What's your smart score?
My smart score is 91.
Right. Okay. And Dia Gibson. Where's Dia? Dia Gibson. Hello, Dia Gibson, where are you? I can't hear from Dia. Casey? Where's Casey? Casey, where's Casey?
Yes, sir.
What's your smart squares?
$17 right now.
17. Okay. Kevin, this is my score. Kevin, what is your smart score?
49.
49. And Milo, which is my scores?
Right now it's 90.
Okay. Kyle, where's Kyle?
I just saw.
Kyle, you're not on the quiz yet.
I am. I saw. It says I'm on a quiz right now.
Kyle,
Yes, sir.
smart scores.
Well, I haven't done anything yet. It's just here right now. I haven't answered any questions.
Oh, okay. And okay. Mark Lee, where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
You're not on the quiz, is you? Hello, one
You
moment.
sure?
Dio, why
I
are you
was
not
doing
on
it.
my phone call? No. I said, why are you not answering my phone call? That has nothing to do with no Wi-Fi. So what are you doing in the back there? No, you literally said you declined the call. That's what happened. Why are you not answering inside the class? What's happening? So let me send you. Do you have the username for IXL? Because we're doing a say it again. I said that you have to look inside the chat for the username and password, but I don't think you could hear me. So what I'm gonna do, let me send you the username and password. Once you get the username and password, then you can start the quiz on IXL. But you need the username and password, and I'm gonna send you the link for IXL. All right. Mark Lee, where's Mark Lee?
Yes, sir.
I don't see you here. You're not
I
here.
doing it though.
What's your numbers? What's your smart scores?
I think it was like 30 something. But when you called me.
No, you're not logged in. That's the problem. You're not logged in. You have to use the username and password that I gave you first before you go on the quiz.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, you couldn't have done that because you're not here. You don't understand what I'm saying? You're not here. You're not here on this thing. That means you're not logged in. So you need to log in. What part of that don't you understand? Log in.
So how I supposed to log in again?
log in. You have to go on. You look here. The thing says sign in. Okay. It says use your username and password.
Excuse Miss Petite, I'm finished with the test. I got a 100 on my smart score.
Go ahead, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Mark, where's Ajani? Ajani, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Why are you getting these things wrong? Why are you getting these things wrong? Are you still doing the quiz or you on another website?
I'm still doing it.
That's not what this thing is saying. It says that you stop. So you need to continue doing these quizzes because you're getting a failing grade at this point. Mark, right? I think that's Mark.
Yes, sir.
Myla, I said take a picture of your work and send it to me. And then I said, go on to the second quiz. I don't understand why you keep on.
Yes, sir, I heard you. I didn't say anything just now.
Oh, I thought that was you. My apologies. Where is Mark? Okay, so Mark, did you say username and password?
Yes, sir.
This is your username, this is your password. Mark Lee 22820 next. You need to go, okay, if you look carefully, right? When you try to do the quiz, you're gonna see this same thing, this thing right there. See, you put your username and password there, then sign in, and then go to the quiz.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't see you. Where? All right, anyone else finish the first quiz? Let me know if you finished with the first quiz. What's the name?
Excuse me, Swati. I ain't had no. I was in the class. I ain't know what to do.
Where's Malia?
In the next.
Yes, sir.
Malia, I need you to help your niece because she said she was in the class.
Yes, sir.
Once you finish with the quiz, please take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with the quiz, please take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. This quiz one quiz ain't supposed to take you all class. All right, one quiz is not supposed to take you all class. So when you finish with the quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via.
Excuse me, Petite, how do I move on to the second quiz?
You're gonna see a link inside the chat that says quiz 2. Let me send it again.
Yes, sir, thank you. I mean, I don't see it as yet.
I'm gonna repost it. Let me know. Good.
Yes, I see it. Thank you.
No problem. Mark Lee. Okay. Malik Roll, you finished the first one?
Yes, sir, I have.
Did you send me it? Did you
I
send me?
sent a picture already, so.
Okay. And where's Joseph? Joseph Kalma.
So
I don't see you on this thing.
I still trying to log in and in. It ain't letting me in.
That's because you're using the wrong username and password. You know, every so often we
Yeah,
update.
I use the new one.
No, you don't use the new one. The new one is Joseph Kalma 228, visit 60. That's the new one.
Yeah, that's the one I used.
That's not right. Try it again.
I tried it.
Try it again. Spell visit right. I sent it to you on your phone so you could have it. All right. Is there anyone who is finished? Who else is finished with the first one? Willon, where's Willon? Where's Willon? Willon, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing the quiz?
Yes, sir.
But you're not signed in. You're not signed in, so I don't have your stuff. What you need, what's your name, Willon? What's your last name then?
Beams.
Dames or Bean?
Beams.
Okay. So what you need to do, Willon, is you need to use this username and password. Do you see it?
Yes, sir.
So go on IXL and sign in first, then do the quiz. If you don't sign in first and I cannot see, your grade will not be submitted. All right? So you have to sign.
But did you see me now on the screen?
Did you answer any questions?
No, sir, not yet. I
You have to
just
answer.
signed in.
You have to go on the quiz and then start answering and then you get it. Where is Kmar? Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Why are you getting these stuff wrong? It's only 4 transformations, either a reflection, or rotation, or translation, or a dilation. If it's flip over, it's a reflection. If it rotate or turn, it's a rotation. And if it slide, it's a translation. You understand me, Kmar?
Yes, sir.
So please improve your smart score. I don't understand why that's a problem. Evanice, where's Evanice? Wait, one moment. Kyle, where's Kyle?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get on quiz 2 and you ain't finished quiz 1 yet.
Yes, sir.
That's because you're not following instructions, Kyle. You're not following instructions. You have to follow instructions. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send you quiz 1. You need to do quiz 1 before you do quiz 2. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, sir.
You're saying yes, sir, but you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. Go on the chat, what I sent you, and go on that particular quiz. All right?
Yes, sir.
I could see you now, Mark. I could see you now, Mark. Willon, where's Willon?
Right here.
Did you sign in?
I'm signing in now.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. D.
Go ahead.
I trying to sign in because I didn't sign in. You gave my password as 52 fine, but it still said incorrect password.
That's because you're using the wrong password. All right, you're using the wrong password or username. So I'm going to give you the correct one right now.
Thank you.
Notice how your name is spelled. This is how your name is spelled. And notice the password. Please put it in just like that. No capital letters. All right.
Sorry, but that I was spelling my name.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. Is there anyone who finished with the second quiz? Is there anyone who's finished with the second quiz? Oh, Bree is almost finished with the second quiz. Pretty neat. Okay, I think everyone is on except for, where's Dia? I don't see Dia on this. And Joseph Calmo. Joseph, where are you?
Sir,
Where's your
I just joined.
you just joined? Okay.
Sorry.
Um
Excuse me, Mr. Boutique.
mm-hmm.
Can you please send the quiz links inside the chat?
Um, one moment, Sabria. Dia, that's Dia. What'd you say you need again? Okay, if you look above, you're gonna see you on your phone or laptop. Oh, okay. Do you see like 3 strokes? Like 3 like lines. Do you see 3 lines? Click on that. What do you see after that? Okay, sign in, go and sign in. Yeah, put your username and password. Yeah. And Sabria, where's Sabria?
I'm here.
You need more than just the link. You need to sign into IXL first before you can actually perform the quiz. So I'm gonna send you inside the chat your username and password. You understand me?
Yes.
So this is your username. Go on IXL, sign into IXL with your username and password, and then I'll post the quiz for you so you can start that. Okay, so I've reposted inside the chat quiz 1, all right? And then I'm gonna repost quiz 2 for those persons who are finished with quiz 1, all right? Is there anyone who finished with the first quiz? Is there anyone who's finished with the first quiz? Let me know if you're finished with the first quiz.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you sent in the photo?
Okay.
You sent it?
Yes, sir. I sent it to you.
Okay, very good. I'll move on to the next quiz for me. Where's Nevaeh? Nevaeh Wallace, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
You just have to be very careful, okay? Because if you get one wrong, they'll bring the score down. All right?
Yes, sir.
Where's Joseph? Joseph Kalma.
Yes, sir.
I don't see your stuff.
Yeah, I was getting started at the first one.
You was going to get started. You said it 15 minutes ago. Can you start the quiz, please? Hello, Joseph, can you start the quiz?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, start it then. I don't understand you, man. All right, I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone. Everyone should be on it now. Paul Wong, where's Paul Wong?
Yes, sir.
Don't get the last one wrong. Nivea, go ahead and where's Nivea?
Yes, sir.
What's happening? This is supposed to be easy for you. What's happening?
To be honest, I don't even know myself. Each time I think that's the right answer, it's the wrong answer.
Okay. So that means that you have to be careful at identifying them, right? Where's Joseph Culmer? Joseph? Joseph,
Yes, sir.
you on quiz 2. I want you to do quiz 1. Let me send you quiz 1. Look inside the chat. You're gonna see quiz 1. Okay? Do you see it? It
Yes,
says
sir.
quiz 1. Start quiz 1. Don't do quiz 2 yet. Angel, what is this math score?
77.
77, very good. And Ajani, what is this math score?
96.
96, good. Aaliyah, what is this math score? 79. Again, once you finish with the first quiz, once you finish with the first IXL, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with the first IXL, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Aliana, what's your smart score is?
98.
Don't get this last one wrong, because you know what they can do. Where's Angel? Angel, what's your smart score is? Angel Cooper.
84.
84, good. And Udon Roll, where's Udon? Udon, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Yes. I need you to go on the IXL and use this username and password so you can sign on. Your username is Udon Roll 228. Your password is 38 food. Once you go on IXL, then you can once you go to IXL, then you can start the quiz. I'll just click on the link in the chat. The first quiz. But you have to sign on to IXL first. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
So sign on to that and let me know when you finish sign on to it so you could go on the quiz. Okay, okay, good. Bethany Brown, what your smart score is? Where's Bethany?
26.
Are you in the first one or second one?
It's actually
Okay. Bree and Bry, what is your smart score?
I'm on quiz 2, sir. It's 26. 93.
Okay, did you send me the photo? Bree, did you send me the photo? I mean, yeah, Bree, did you send me the photo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Kai, what your smart score is?
64.
64, good. Dari,
Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
I signed in.
Okay, look inside the chat, you can see the first quiz. Please do that for me. Okay, good. And chat, Dari, what is your smart score?
A 66, Mr. Petit.
Yeah, I see that. You just get
It
them
was
right.
just a 92, Mr. Petit. I was so close.
Very close. So you gotta be careful, don't make silly mistakes. Demetria Edgecombe.
I got a 63.
Okay, cool. Where's Malia role? Malia?
I'm here, Mr. Petit.
I don't see you on IXL.
I on IXL. I sign in.
No, you didn't.
But
You didn't sign in. Oh, yes, you did. You did. You're at 84.
yes, sir.
Okay, good. Dion?
Yes, sir.
Did you finish the first one?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Who was no? Which one had name no?
I know, sir. I apologize.
So you mistake this quiz for the first quiz. The quiz
Yes,
that
sir.
you're doing now is the second quiz. Anyway, complete it and then go and do quiz 1. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Evanice, where's Evanice? What is your smart score, Evanice?
$74.
74. You just go from a 98 to 74 to 53. I don't understand. Where's Randisha Messick? Randisha? Randisha Messick. Where's Randisha?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
May I use the restroom, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
No problem. Randisha Messick, where are you? Um, Jaleel Line, what is your smart score?
For quiz 2,
Uh-huh.
I had a 66, right?
66, okay. And Jasmine Moss,
Yes, sir.
what is your smart score?
I'm on 70.
Did you finish the first quiz?
Yes, sir. I sent it to you.
Again, for those of you who are finished with the first quiz, take a picture of it and then send it to me, please. Jeremy Line, where's Jeremy?
Yes, sir.
Why is your smart score so low? Is there something that you don't understand that I need to explain to you? Hello, Jeremy.
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. Joseph Colmo. What's your smart score is?
Huh?
The word is pardon. I said, what is it?
Pardon?
What is the smart score?
18.
Do you understand what to do?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And Juan Meadows, what is smart score is?
I'm 83. I'm struggling.
Struggling. It's just identifying. Oh, no. Casey. Where's Casey? Casey Hamilton?
Yes.
What's your smart score?
$65.
65. You sure 65 or 60?
I mean 6.
You mean what?
I said I mean 60, sorry.
No, so you're trying to lie to me.
No, sir.
Do you understand what to do? Hello, Casey, do you understand what to do? Hello, Casey. And
Yes, sir.
I said, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Hello, good evening. Are you near to Brandisha? Okay, because I'm trying to call her. She's online, but I'm trying to call her and then I'm not able to hear from her. So, and I try calling. I don't know if the phone it says the son of the customer died. Da, 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 da. So I don't know what's happening. Okay, please let me know. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Again, okay, good. All right. Once you are over 70, move on to quiz 2. But you have to take a picture of your work and send it to me, please. Once you are over 70, take a screenshot of it and send it to me, please. Then you can move on to quiz 2. Do you understand that? Hello, I'm not talking to myself.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Once you're over 70, move on to quiz 2. All right, once you're over 70, you move on to quiz 2. Where's Egypt? Egypt, are you there?
Yeah, sure.
What you need, which quiz you need me to send you?
I just joined the class.
Just joined the class?
Yeah.
Oh, you just joined the class. Okay, so I need you to, do you have the username and password?
No, sir.
Okay. So Egypt, what's your last name is?
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Ferguson. Again, once you have reached a 70 for the first quiz, move on to the second one. But please take a picture of your smart score and send it to me. Egypt. Where's
Yeah,
Egypt?
sure.
This is your username and password. I need you to go on IXL. There's a site called IXL. I need you to go on that site. All right. And then I need you to put in your username and password and do the first quiz. If you look
Thank you,
inside,
Mr. Petit.
give me one moment. I'm talking to Egypt. You can clearly hear me talking to Egypt, right? So go on IXL and type in your username and password, and then you can see right there. You understand me, Egypt? And then once you've done that, then you can go under the first quiz, which I sent you inside the chat. You see me? You understand me, Egypt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Once you finish, once you reach a 70, move on to the second quiz. All right. Once you're 70 and above. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, is the link for the second quiz in chat?
I'm gonna repost it. I already posted the first time, but I'm gonna repost it for those of you who still need it.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
For quiz 2, it told me like it has the dot on the outside of the graph, and I'm not able to put it on the outside.
What's the question? What did it say?
The
What it says?
okay. It says okay. Basically, it's telling me to move STUV after translation 8 units right and 8 units up.
Yeah.
But if I move it 8 units to the right, it's coming off the graph, and I'm not able to put it off the graph.
You sure? You sure? If you move it 8 units, it goes off the graph?
Yes, sir.
To the right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's the problem with that. We have to get that wrong and do another question. Because I don't know how to manipulate that. If it's coming off the graph, then you can't upload it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Jasmine. Go ahead, Jasmine. Demetria, where's Demetria? Demetria and Dari.
Yes, sir.
I said
Yes.
if you're over 70, you can move on to the second quiz.
Yes, sir. I did already.
No, you're still on the. Oh, okay. No, you're still on the first quiz.
Me or Dari?
Both of you.
No, sir, I already switched.
Me too.
Wait, what's your smart? Have you all answered the question yet on it?
Not yet.
No, sir.
I definitely won the second one.
Okay, so that's probably why it ain't showing you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
afternoon. You could send the quizzes or we supposed to be doing, please.
Yes, but before you can do the quiz, you have to sign on to IXL. So I have to send you a new username and password, so you can be able to sign in. China. I thought your name had 2 N's. Turns out it only has 1. Use this username and password, China. That's inside the chat.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I send my quiz to him.
Okay, once you're finished with the quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with the quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Besides Jaleel, is there anyone else who's finished with quiz 2? Anyone else finished with quiz 2? All right.
I'm about to be finished, so.
I'm finished.
Okay. So I will send you quiz 3. I'm gonna put it inside the chat. Quiz 3. So quiz 3 is inside the chat. Quiz 3. Sabria, did you ever get on? You ever get on, Sabria?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So, Mr. Petit, if you get 70 on quiz 1, send
Yeah, if you want to get over 70, but I think you could get 100, you don't. You want to try?
Yes, sir.
Try it first before you send me 70.
I'll try it.
Yeah. Um, where's where's Ronisha? Nevaeh Wallace. Where's Nevaeh? Nevaeh Wallace. Hello, Ronisha. Ronisha, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me inside the chat? I mean, inside the class? Yeah, I was saying once you reach above 70, take a picture of your work and send it to me, and then move on to quiz 2. So you're gonna send it or no? You haven't started the question on the second one yet. What's the smart score is? On the second one? Really? We probably did it backwards then. Because if you're on 82, that was the first quiz. Yeah. Which one are you on? Okay. Okay, yeah. Shekinah Kalma, where's Shekinah Kalma? For those of you who are finished with your quiz, once you reach the 70 and above on quiz 1, then you can move on to the next quiz. All right, Ronisha. Nevaeh Wallace, where's Nevaeh Wallace? Nevaeh Wallace. Kyle, where's Kyle? Hello, Kyle.
For just that's all I get.
I said if you got a 70 and above, quiz 1, you can move on to quiz 2.
No, so I just was trying to see if we can get to at least 100.
You want to try? Okay, continue that. That's fine. Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yeah, so
What, you can't reach the 70? What's happening?
I was at 68. And I started getting everything wrong.
So what you stopped doing it? Because the thing says that you paused. So what are you still doing?
No, I still going.
Joseph, where's Joseph Kalma? Where's Joseph?
Sir?
Are you still doing your quizzes? Because the thing said that you
Yeah, sir.
paused.
I was looking for the notes for that second I started about.
Okay. Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
I said once you reach the over 70 on quiz 1, you can move on to quiz 2. What quiz are you on?
Quiz 1.
Quiz 1. I said once you made it over 7, you can move on to quiz 2. What, you're trying to get 100? Are you trying to get 100?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone who on quiz 3? Let me know if you're on quiz 3. If there's anyone who's on quiz 3.
I'm on quiz 3, so I'm on quiz 3.
All right, good. I need to hear from Shekinah Kalma. Where's Shekinah Kalma? Randisha Mifsik. Where's Randisha Mifsik? Can you hear me, Randisha? Randisha Mifsik. Randisha Mifsik, are you there? Randisha Mifsik, where are you, Randisha? I mean, she's there, but I don't hear her. Randisha. Sabria Rule, where's Sabria? Sabria, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hudon, what your smart score is?
86 right now, Mr. Petit. I think it.
Mm. Jeremy, where's Jeremy?
Yes, sir.
I need you to get at least 70 on the first quiz. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Aliana, what your smart score is?
73.
73. Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Willon, where's Willon? Where's Willon? Willon, are you there? Where's Willon? Willon, can you hear me? Can't hear from Willon. Paul, what's your smart score is, Paul?
90.
93, okay. And Nivea Gordon,
Yes, sir.
I need you to make it past 70, please.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead, China.
I forget how you get on. I log in, but I can't see the assignment unless you have to send a link or something.
Yeah, once you're already logged in, just go on the quiz that I sent. Right? You should see it inside the chat. I have the quiz 1, 2, and 3. Let me know if you see it. If not, I can send it again.
I see quiz 3.
Okay, I need to send quiz 1, 2, and 3. So the first one is quiz 1. And then the next one is quiz 2. And this one is quiz 3. All right. Shekinah Kalma, where's Shekinah? Mila, what's your smart scores? Ronisha. Yes, you doing the wrong quiz. You're on reflections. You're on reflections. Let me send you the one you're supposed to be doing. I'm gonna send it to you on in the chat. And okay, good. And Myla, Paul, what's your smart score? Myla, Paul? Where's Myla? And if I'm Myla, Kyle, what's your smart scores? Where's Kyle?
79 all.
Remember what I said? I said that if you made it up to 70, you can move on to the next one.
Yeah. Yes, I was got the quiz too.
Good. And then Malik Roll, what's your smart scores?
So far, so it is 33 out of 100. So
33.
for the third quiz.
For the third quiz. Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Good. Kingston, what's your smart scores?
78.
78, very good. And Kevin, what's your smart score for quiz 2 is? Kevin?
58.
58. And Kmart, what's your smart scores?
I am so close to 70. I'm on 67.
Okay. Okay. Again, once you finish with your quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your quiz, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Jasmine Moss, what's your smart scores?
I've just finished quiz 2 and I sent it to you already. I'm starting quiz 3 now.
Okay, good. All right, you done? You look like you're well on your way for that 100. Just don't mess up. China, which is smart scores.
28.
Okay. All right. And Bethany, not Bethany. Aaliyah, what is smart scores of the store?
80.
80, okay. That's on the second quiz? Yes, Randisha. I was trying to call you all class, but I was not able to get you. I was telling you, once your smart score is above 70, you could move on to quiz 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I see you there every time you get close to 90 and then you drop and then that. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to call you from long time to let you know you could move on because it was well above 40, 70 from long time. All right. So go on to quiz 2. All right, we only have about 15 minutes left. If you are on quiz 2 and your smart score is above 70, then you can move on to the next quiz. If you are on quiz 2 and your smart score is above 70, take a screenshot of your smart score and send it to me and then move on to quiz 3. All right. Let me say this again. If you are on the first or second quiz and your smart score is 70 and above, move on to quiz 3. All right. Milo, what is smart scores?
For quiz 3, 28.
28. And Shekinah, where's Shekinah? Shekinah? Where's Shekinah? Can't have from Shekinah.
Yes, sir.
What your smart score is?
78.
78. I said if your smart score is above 70, you can move on to quiz 2.
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. Johnny, what is your smart score?
68.
68. Good. Aliana, what is your smart score?
80.
I said if you reach the 70 and above, you can move on to the second quiz. Or are you just trying to get 100?
I'm trying to make it to at least 90.
Okay. High standards, I see. Nivea, did you make it to 70 yet?
Yes, I just made it to 70.
Thank you, God. Is there anyone who's finished the first and second quiz? Is there anyone who's finished the first and second quiz? Let me know, please. Is there anyone who's finished the first and second quiz? Let me know, please.
I am.
Paul,
I am.
right? Anyone else finished the first and second quiz? That means you on quiz 3.
I am.
Okay.
Hi.
Kingston. Mhm. Dari, where's the Dari?
Yes, sir.
What, you're not doing your quiz no more? It says pause.
I just come back on.
So just doing.
I'm gonna go do something for my mommy.
No, you didn't. That's not true. Because if you did, you would have said, Mr. Petit, can I be excused? That's what you would have done.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
Akiro, what's your smart squares? What's your smart squares? What is your smart score? On IXL, yes. You're taking the quiz, right? What your smart score is? Forty what? I don't believe you. Because I don't believe you because I don't see you here. You're not here. Did you sign in? No, 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 no. The sign in, you have to use a new username and password. If you don't, then what will happen is it will stop. I can't see what you're doing. You have to sign in using the correct username and password, and then I'll be able to see your work. All right? Good. Demetrio, what's your smart score?
Bro, 55.
Okay, 55. All right, good. All right. Make sure with these quizzes you be careful because if you don't be careful, then you will get the thing wrong and your smart score will drop. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Excuse me, Mr.
You done? You done? Where's you done? You done?
Yes, sir.
Move on to move on to quiz 2. I think that you already passed above 70.
Yes, sir.
All right. Angel, what your smart score is? There's Angel. Angel, can you hear me? Angel Cooper, what your smart score is?
Mr. Petit, did you call me?
Yes, Angel.
Yes, sir.
Smart score is.
I just went on number 3.
Okay. All right, 1, which is smart score is 1.
73.
73, okay. All right, it's almost time for us to transition over to English. So we have to wrap this math quiz. We have to wrap it up all together. All right. Elias.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
I have questions regarding my social studies coursework.
Yeah, I can answer that. You have time after class?
I do.
What you want me to read over something?
Not necessarily. Look at it.
Okay, well, take a picture of it so that by the time it's time, we could go straight. We go straight to it.
Pardon me, Mr. Petit. May I be excused for a few minutes, please?
What happened?
I have to go home, sir.
Okay, we can.
I shall be right back.
No problem. All right, do me a favor. For those of us who are still doing the math quiz, for those of us who are still doing the math. All right, for those of you who are doing the quiz, I need you to stop what you're doing because we're gonna move on to the mathematics. We're gonna move on to English. Stop what you're doing. Take a picture of what your grade is right now. You'll see your smart score and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. So stop what you're doing. Take a screenshot of your current smart score and send it to me, please. Again, stop what you're doing. All right. Like I said, stop wherever you are. Stop wherever you are, and I need you to take a picture of your work from IXL and send it to me if you WhatsApp, please. Thank you. All right, like I said, all right. So let's begin with the English assignment. So let's move on to English. Let me know if you could see my screen. Let me start sharing once again. So today is, all right, we're gonna actually write this down. So write this down for me, please. Today is Monday, the 25th of March, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. I mean, not mathematics, I'm sorry. We're gonna be doing English language. Can anyone remember the last thing that we did in English language? The last topic. Anyone can remember the last topic we did in English language?
Tune and mode.
Tone and mode, very good. Tone and mode. Now, when we talk about tone, what we say that the tone of a passage is? What do you say the tone is?
Is that it?
Tone is the
Reader's attitude towards the story.
not the reader's attitude. The tone. The tone. The tone is what? Can anyone remember? And let them know what is the tone?
The writer's attitude, or
Yes.
what the writer want to say.
Yes. The tone is the writer's attitude towards a subject. So the tone is basically the writer's voice. All right. Now, what is the mood?
Mood is the reader's attitude.
Can you all hear me? Hello?
Are you now?
We're breaking up.
Yes, sir.
What is the mood? I think someone said I think it was Nevea. You said the the readers what?
The reader's attitude or what's going on.
Very good. The reader's attitude or the reader's, we can say the reader's how the reader feels, right? Concerning the particular subject at hand. So you have the tone, which refers to the writer's voice, the way how they articulate themselves, and we could figure out the tone by looking at what? What can we figure out the tone? We could look at what? What do we use to figure out the tone? It starts with D.
Dialogue.
Not dialogue, no. I mean, you could look at the dialogue to figure out the diction.
Description.
I mean, descriptions, yes. And what else? There's another word. Start with D. Say it again.
Dialogue.
No, not dialogue. To figure out the
Diction.
diction. Very good. Diction. Okay, diction. All right. And so we have, in order to figure out the tone, we could use the diction. The diction is the word choice of the writer, and we can use it to figure out the writer's tone. Okay. Now for the mood is how the reader feel. So what could we use to help us to figure out the mood?
The setting.
The atmosphere.
The setting and the atmosphere. Very good. The setting and the atmosphere. Okay. The setting and the atmosphere. Okay, so let's continue. Today's the topic for the day is we're going to be looking at allusion, and allusion and Tony Mai. So let's first start off with what we mean by allusion. And so allusion is similar to an analogy or a reference. So let's start off with that particular definition. So first of all, allusions. So write this down for me, please. Allusion. Allusions are references, right? References made in the text. References made in the text to cultural, political, historical, religious, and or we could say and literary or popular figures. Events or objects. That's what we mean by an allusion, okay? So an allusion is when I make a reference to a cultural, political, historical, religious, literary, popular figure, events, or objects. All right? So that's what we mean by allusion. Pretty long definition. This device is meant to form a connection. So this device is meant to form a connection between, I like this, between the reader's existing knowledge, the existing knowledge, right? And the complex idea On the complex idea, the writer raises. So this right here is telling us the purpose of illusions. The purpose of illusion is to form a connection, right? So we're trying to form a connection between what the reader knows and between what, no, so I said, the reader, that's right. We're trying to form a connection between what the reader knows and what we are trying to teach the reader. So we're trying to form a connection between what the reader knows and what we're trying to teach the reader. So we're trying to teach them the unknown by teaching them the known, right? And this reminds me of parables, right? Like when you look at parables, the parables of Jesus, he used parables, like parables of what? Anyone know the definition of parables? Parables of what?
The story with
Like religious stories with a religious meaning.
Yeah, earthly story with a heavenly meaning. So Jesus would use parables like the sowing the seed and all those things that they did in their regular life to teach them about heavenly things. So the same thing like an illusion. An illusion is when you reference something, it could be a cultural event, it could be a cultural object, it could be a political event, it could be a political, or it could be a religious saying, it could be something from history, it could be a popular quote. When you reference something in your surroundings. Go ahead.
Can I be excused from the classroom for a minute?
Yes, you can. So this device forms that connection between what the reader knows and what you're trying to teach the reader, right? So what you're trying to convey as the author, as the person writing it. So if you're trying to break something down, you might use an illusion to help someone to understand what you're teaching them or what you're trying to convey, what you're trying to write, by presenting something that they may be familiar with and say, hey, yeah, it's just like that. All right. So that's what we mean by an illusion. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you're trying to describe something, right? Let's say you're trying to describe a very beautiful place, right? And you've been to a particular place, but I've never been there. How would you describe that using what I know? How would you describe that using what I know to help me understand how beautiful this place is? What could you say?
I would say it looked luxurious.
It looked like what? It looked like anyone want to go ahead?
I can't pronounce it. Sorry about it.
Luxurious? I guess what she was trying to say. Like yeah, if you're trying to say that a place is very beautiful, like extremely beautiful, but you don't know how to describe it. Like it's a very comfortable place, it's a very serene place, it's a very wonderful place to be. And you're trying to describe this to your friend and you want to use an illusion to describe it. What did you say? Anyone have any idea? Y'all don't know. Well, I'm gonna give you all my example. Don't use my example. Find you an example. Okay, so let me give you my example. Let me just get my headphones so it wouldn't sound so far. Okay, now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, but you're low.
I'm lower?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Whoa. I thought
Okay, getting better now.
it's getting better. Okay. All right, so let me show you an illusion. So to recognize an illusion, one has to be familiar with the particular
body of knowledge. One has to be familiar with the particular body of knowledge being referenced. Okay, so if like the illusion is not going to work if you don't know what they're referring to, and that's why it's important to read, right? And have experience, or that's why it's important to read and have different experiences so that you could be able to, when someone mentions something, you could be able to understand what they're talking about, right? So if you want to describe something, a beautiful place, does anyone come, before I give you my example, I don't want you to steal my example. Tell me how you describe a beautiful place using an illusion. Anyone can answer. Anyone can answer. You all sound so quiet, man. What's happening? You don't know? You don't know? You don't know the answer? Or you don't have anything in mind?
I don't have anything in mind.
Don't have anything in mind. Anyone else?
No, sir.
You don't have anything in mind? Okay, let me give you my example. Maybe after I give my example, you can understand what I'm talking about. The island, right? The island I visited in the summer was a garden of Eden. Now, what does this mean? If I say the island I visited last summer was a garden of Eden, what does that mean?
It means the island you visited was gorgeous or beautiful.
It means the island I visited was gorgeous or beautiful. How do you know that?
Because descripted in the Bible, the Garden of Eden was beautiful and it had lots of fruits everywhere and trees.
Exactly. So what's the illusion in this particular sentence?
The Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
Of eating.
Garden of Eden. Okay. So that's my example. I need you to put inside the chat your example. Let me give you all one more. Let me give you all one more. Let me give you all one more, or y'all think you good? You don't want me to spoil it.
Can you put the next one, please?
For the next one. Okay. Let me put the next one. I'm going to describe a beautiful place. Okay, so I can say the country I visited in for my last vacation was paradise. So what is the illusion here? What is the illusion here?
You were having fun at your last vacation?
No. What's the illusion?
Oh, paradise?
Paradise, paradise, paradise. When I say paradise, what do I mean? Paradise.
Relaxing.
Yeah, it's a wonderful place, right? So the illusion is paradise. So you could say paradise, the Garden of Eden. That's the way to describe a beautiful place, right? So inside the chat, give me an example of an illusion, your own example of illusion, right? You could you could describe a beautiful place. You could describe, if you want to describe a very tall building, how would you describe that? If you want to describe how someone look, how someone smell, right? Maybe you can say, haha, this is a good one. This is not a nice one. It's not nice, but it's a good illusion. Wow. That girl look like Shrek. That's an illusion. Is that a Oh boy.
That
Is
is
that
the crazy
that
example.
is okay. So what's the illusion in this one? What's the illusion? The illusion is what? You gotta talk back to me now. What's the illusion? Shrek. Very Shrek. Very good.
It's a rude illusion, but an illusion either way, Mr. Petit.
Exactly. It is illusion. It works either way, right? Let me see. Bree said, I saw a girl who looked like Barbie. Yeah, that's illusion. Meaning a pretty girl. Illusion on the beach yesterday, the waters were clearer than diamonds. That's an illusion, Malik. Sad stories are my kryptonite. Who said that?
I did.
Nice, nice. I like it. Kryptonite as in Superman, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you could use illusions could come from anything. It could come from a movie you watch. It could come from something that happened in history, historical figures. It could come from religious backgrounds, popular figures. You know what I mean? That girl can sing like Rihanna, or that girl or that boy is stronger than Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Like those are illusions because you're referencing a particular figure, right? If I want to say someone could dance really good, who would I use as an illusion? If I want to say Michael Jackson, right? If I want to say that someone could sing very well, who would I use?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Who else?
Rihanna.
Rihanna, right? Taylor Swift, for those of you on the Taylor Swift fan.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin, yeah, that's a whole time one. Aretha Franklin, right?
Fantasia.
Fantasia, all them stuff. So
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. So you could use you could use a popular figure. You could use an event. You could use a historical place, a historical event, a historical idea. All those things can be used. Terry is real Romeo with girls. Who said that? Nivea. Very good. That's definitely an illusion. Terry is real Romeo with girls. Very good. Jaleel, I visited a restaurant that was gorgeous. Jaleel. Where's Jaleel?
Yeah, so
There's no illusion in that. No illusion in there. You have to reference, you have to reference, you have to reference a cultural, historical, religious, popular figure or event. You have to reference someone. Chuck E. Cheese's was the place that children would call a paradise pizza. Very good. Update. The man that played piano as well as Ray Charles. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I need the rest of you to answer, please, inside the chat. I only see Malik, Malia, Demetria, Nivea, Bethany. My mother's an angel from heaven. Yes, that's a good one. The luxury car is I bought is breathtaking. That's not an illusion. The man is a leader like Peter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need the rest of you to answer, please. Okay. Do you all understand what I mean by illusion, or I need to explain it some more? Let me know if you understand.
I understand.
I understand.
Okay. Anyone else? Let me know if you understand.
I understand.
I understand.
I understand.
Okay, good. So if you understand, please put your allusions inside the chat. Okay. Okay. Good. So allusion is when you basically reference a particular historical event. I need Aliana. Where's Aliana?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the definition for allusion, please?
Allusions are references made in the text to cultural, political, historical, religious, literary, or popular figures, events, or objects. This device is meant to form a connection between the reader's existing knowledge and the complex idea the writer raises. To recognize an illusion, one has to be familiar with the particular body of knowledge being referenced. Example, the island I visited in the summer was a Garden of Eden. The country I visited for my last vacation was paradise. Wow, that girl looked like Shrek.
Thank you for reading that. So that is an allusion. The next word, the next thing that we're going to learn about is metonymy. Metonymy. Does anyone know what I mean by metonymy?
No, sir.
Metonymy. Okay, metonymy is very easy. We do it all the time. So oh, it's basically when, and this is deep. This is it's basically when a name becomes an ideal, right? And basically when a name becomes an ideal, that's how big the name is. Okay, so for example, let me just give the definition first. With this device, so with this device, the name of an idea or object is replaced with the name of something. Replace with the name of something so closely related to it that the two words become interchangeable. Now, so now this is different than metaphor. Please don't get this metonymy. Don't get this mixed up with metaphor. Okay, so don't get metonymy mixed up with metaphor. They're different. Okay, so that's let me continue. So how are they different? How are metonymy and metaphor different? So metonymy differs from metaphors in that there is no need to compare, right? There's no need for the comparison. There's no need for the comparison to be made. Okay? There's no need for the comparison to be made. The word is so strong that when you say it, we understand what you're talking about. So you don't need to say, just like how in metaphor we use is or was. You don't need to do that. You just need to say that name. And once you say that name, we already know what idea you're talking about, because the two words become basically the same. So metonymy differs from metaphors in that there's no need for the comparison to be made. The metonymy simply reinforces an already established association. So for example, John got shot from a robber. Then a bystander quickly came to his aid and placed a towel at his wound to prevent his life from spilling. Okay, so when they say, okay, so I want Nivea. Where are you, Nivea?
Yes, sir.
Can you read metonymy for me, please? That definition.
Metonymy. With this device, the name of an idea or object is replaced with the name of something so closely related to it that the two words become interchangeable. Metonymy differs from metaphors in that there is no need for the comparison to be made. The metonymy simply reinforces an already established association. Example, John got shot from a robber, then a bystander quickly came to aid and placed a towel at his wound to prevent his life from spilling.
Very good. Okay, so question, when we said what is the okay,
Excuse me, Sadiq, I have a question.
go ahead. Yeah.
Not to interrupt you, but layer of bystander, it supposed to be together or supposed to be a space?
Bystander, well, whatever. Bystander.
Like,
Oh,
example.
supposed to be together. Supposed to be together.
Thank you.
Okay, can anyone explain this particular sentence? Let me see. Where's Myla? Myla, are you there? Where's Myla?
Yes, sir, but I don't take English.
You're just watching, you're just observing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's good. So you can take a shot at explaining this sentence. Since I guess you passed English already. What do we mean in this sentence? What is happening here? Wait, give me one moment. Give me one moment. Let me, okay, go ahead now. Read it and explain it for me.
Yes, sir. The definition says, with this device, the name of an idea or object is replaced with the name of something so closely related to it that the two words became interchangeable. Metonymy simply reinforces. Metonymy differs from metaphors in that there is no need for the comparison to be made. The metonymy simply reinforces an already established association. Example, John got shot from a robber then. A bystander quickly came to aid and placed a towel at his wound to prevent his life from slipping. I think that the word would be, spilling. I think the word would be spilling.
Okay. So explain that? What you mean?
As it kind of relates to a metaphor is giving something human qualities, and his life couldn't actually spill since it's not necessarily a substance or anything that can spill. So that's why I think that way.
Okay. So when they say his to prevent his life from spilling, what are they referring to?
They're referring to stop.
Say it again. Now, Nivea, when they say it's prevent its life from spilling, what do you think they're talking about? Wait, I don't think Milo was finished. Let me let Milo finish. Go ahead, Milo.
I think they're talking about to stop the blood loss or stop him from dying as quick as he would have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead, Nivea.
I said to prevent his blood from to prevent him from the loss of blood.
Good. So why did they use the word life?
They used the word life. Well, first there was spilling. So if the spilling there already kind of reinforces what they were talking about, but they use the word life to just, I don't know, add more onto it.
Anyone else want to know? What does the word life mean in this sentence? To prevent his life from spilling?
From his death, from him dying.
But why they use the word life? Remember, we talking about metonymy. What other word would have been perfectly fine here? What other word?
Blood.
It's blood, right? But blood and life, they are metonymy
The blood
because
trying to get some life.
yeah, like like I don't know if you I don't know if you've ever heard the statement that the life is in the blood, right? So blood equals life, right? So it's a metonymy because we don't have to say blood. Once we say life, you already know we mean blood. You see what I'm saying? And so inside, especially inside poetry, you get this where it say, you know, where they would, instead of using the actual word, they would use something like a metonymy, because you just need to say one word and you mean another thing. Like one word means the whole idea. So if I say to prevent his life from spilling, life and blood, like blood is closely related to life, such that the word life is used in the place of blood. All right. So that's a metonymy. Let me give you some other examples of metonymy. So other examples. So when I say Hollywood, what does Hollywood mean? What does Hollywood equals? Hollywood means what? If I say
lights, cameras.
Lights and cameras. If I say Hollywood, if I say Hollywood, I say Bond, Hollywood is going.
Fame.
Okay. Hollywood means fame. Okay. So Hollywood is synonymous with fame. Like when I say Hollywood, a bunch of things come in your mind, right? So Hollywood could mean, Hollywood refers to the whole American cinema, right? Even though Hollywood is a place in LA, Hollywood means more than just the place. Hollywood means, when I say, man, Hollywood doing real bad with these movies these days. What am I talking about? I am talking about the American cinema. Okay. So Hollywood means American cinema. Y'all understand that? Let me know if you'll understand that, please.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And cinema may be a metonym for its own reason.
So what do you mean by that?
Because you may think of movie when you think of cinema.
I understand what you're saying. When I say that, when I say, let's say, for example, I say that, let's say, for example, I said, the Crown decided to invest more in renewable energy sources, right? If I say the Crown decided to invest more in renewable energy sources. When I say the Crown, what do I mean? The Crown decided to do it. What do I mean by the Crown? Anyone know? What does the Crown mean?
The queen or the king?
The Queen, the King. But the Crown basically means it represents the government, right? Right? The government system, the Crown. All right. Especially if you're living in a monarchy. right? So we'd say the crown did it. All right. What if I said Wall Street? What does Wall Street mean? If I say Wall Street, if I say that Wall Street Wall Street is reacting negatively to the recession, right? What I mean by Wall Street, what is that? That refers to what? Y'all know? Sound like y'all. It's stand for what?
Stock exchange.
Stock exchange. Wall Street basically represent financial markets, right? So financial markets, in particular American financial markets. So just by saying Wall Street, I am talking about financial markets as a whole, American financial markets to be exact. All right. Do you all need more examples? Let me see. So Hollywood refers to American cinema, that one word. The crown represents the government. Wall Street means American financial markets. What else could we say? Okay, what if I say that the press has a responsibility to report the truth? The press has a responsibility to report the truth. What does the press mean? What does the press mean? What does the press mean?
News.
Say it again.
News.
The news. The news. What else?
Reporters.
Reporters. What else? So when we say the press, we're talking about
The newspaper.
the whole news industry. That represents journalists, that represents media outlets, that represents the printing press. Like it at first, when we say the press at first only referred to like printed material. But now when we say the press, we're talking about the whole news industry now. Okay. So the press means what? The whole news what? Industry. Okay. Do you all understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you all understand what I'm saying. Please let me know.
Yes.
If you all understand.
I understand.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else understand?
Yes, sir. I'm following.
Okay.
I'm following along, sir.
Okay. Following and understand is two different things. Do you understand? Is my question.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So the press represents the whole news industry, right? So if I say the press needs to start telling the truth, I'm just not talking about newspapers. I'm talking about the whole news media. All right. Okay. Okay. Maybe I guess maybe we could use another one. Maybe if we say, maybe if we say, what if I say our oceans are choking on plastic and it's time that we take action. So our oceans are choking on plastic and it's time we take action. What does plastic mean in that sentence? Our oceans are choking on plastic and it's time we take action. What do we mean by plastic?
Polluted.
I'll say garbage.
Yeah. All synthetic material waste, right? All synthetic plastic pollution, all that, right? So we're just not talking about plastic bags or whatever. We're talking about all plastic. Another one can be like, I like this one, scales. 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 So let me show you a picture which could help you understand what we mean by scales. So let me say scales. By the way, are y'all writing this down? Let me know if you're writing this down.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So when we say scales, let me show you an example of one. So this will help you understand what we mean by scales. and how they use it in a sentence. So let's go here. This is an example of a scale. So when you think about this scale, what comes to your mind?
Judgment.
Judgment. The judicial branch, right? Judgment, right? Justice.
Judgment.
Yeah, judgment, right? So scales, that same word scales has been synonymous now with judgment and judges and judicial system. The whole concept of judgment, justice and judicial system and balancing the weight of evidence is meant by the term scales. It's crazy, right? So the scales means that represents what? The justice what? The justice system, okay? Right? The whole idea of justice and equality and the whole idea of you know, making sure that everyone is equally tried. So if we say justice will only be served when the scales are balanced for everyone. When we say the scales, we're talking about when everyone is treated fairly. So that word scales in that sentence represents the whole concept of justice itself. That's what the scales mean. Okay. Okay. All right. So those are some examples that we could use. Let me know if y'all finish write this down so we can go into grade exercise. Let me know if y'all finish write this down.
I'm finished.
Okay. If you have finished writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp before we go into the grade exercise. Again, if you finish writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. And send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can go on to the grade exercise. Okay. Again, if you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Actually, Mr. Batik, I have fold this sheet because
Okay.
I forget to bring book when I come away.
Did you take a picture of it and send it to me?
Yes, I sent it just now.
Okay, good. All right, so grade exercise for the grade exercise. Let's go ahead and okay, no problem. There's some persons still writing. All right, good. Since we do not have enough time for the graded exercise, I only want you to write the number and the letter. All right, only write the number and the letter. You'll understand me. Don't write the question now. Just write the number and the letter. Understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So instructions. Write the instructions as well. Instructions in each case. So we're gonna write A for allusion. And M for autonomy. All right, number one. Number one, write A for allusion and write M for autonomy. So it was David and Goliath battle between the small giant and the town called giant corporation. Between the small town and the giant corporation. Hollywood is gearing up for another blockbuster summer. Number three. The press is responsible. The press has the responsibility for reporting the truth. Number 4.
Excuse me, Mr. Patit.
Mm-hmm.
You should just write the answers.
Just write the answers. Do not write down the question. Just write the number and the letter. Don't write down the question.
Thank you.
All right? Because we don't have enough time. We only have like 10 minutes. Number 4. He has a Napoleon complex. Number 5. Okay, no problem. Veronique, I just sent in the English notes. Again, Veronique, I just sent in the English notes. You can go do them. All right, only write the number and the letter, please. Their project was like building Noah's Ark, preparing for the worst even while hoping for the best. I like that. It's an illusion. The next one, it says number 6. Wall Street reacted negatively to the news about the economic downturn. I'm only gonna give you all 6. Once you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. The first one says it was a David and Goliath battle between the small town and the giant corporation. Number 2 says Hollywood is gearing up for another blockbuster summer. Number 3 says the press has a responsibility to report the truth. Number 4 says he has a Napoleon complex. Number 5 says their project was like building a Noah's Ark, preparing for the worst even while hoping for the best. Number 6, Wall Street reacted negatively to the news of the economic downturn. All right, again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Angel, what number you on? Angel, what number you on?
Number 4.
Number 4. And Aliana, what number you on?
3.
Number 3. Again, only write the number and the letter, please. Do not write down the question. Only write down the number and the letter. All right, thank you, Letitia. Again, thank you, Letitia. Finished very quickly. Bree and Bri, what number y'all on? Again, Bree and Bri, what number y'all on?
We're sending our work.
Sending the work now. Okay, good. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Chai, what number you on? Chai, what number you on? Number what?
Two.
Number 2, okay.
I'm finished, sir.
Is there anyone else who's finished?
I am.
Okay, good.
I am.
I am.
Okay, good.
I
Perfect.
am.
Good, perfect. Okay, only those 4. Anyone else who's finished? Let me know if you're finished, please. Again, once you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Hugh Dawn, are you finished?
No, sir.
What number you on?
Number 5.
5, okay. And who else? Sabria, what number you on? Sabria, what number you on?
Number 4.
All right.
Abdul Mr.
I
Petit.
get you, Sabria.
Oh.
Okay. And Malik, you said you were finished, right? Where's Malik?
Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
Okay, let's go ahead and go over the answers. Again, let's go ahead and go over the answers. For number 1, it says it was a David and Goliath battle between the small town and the giant corporation. What is that? A or M? A or M? That's going to be
A.
what? A.
A.
Illusion. Why? Because the reference is made between what? David and Goliath. That's a biblical allusion. Hollywood is gearing up for another blockbuster summer. What is that?
M.
M. Very good. M. How many persons got that for number 2 and number 1?
I did.
I did.
Very good. Anyone else got it? Besides those 2?
I got it for number 1,
Yeah,
but
so
not for
I did.
Okay. Good. Number 3, the press has responsibility to report the truth. What is that? M. Very good. M, because the press here represents everybody, the whole news industry. That is media, that is reporters, that is not just printing, not just the printed newspaper, but the whole media industry. That's interesting. Number 4, he has a Napoleon complex. He has a Napoleon complex. What is that one?
A.
An illusion.
A.
Who is being referred to here?
Napoleon.
Napoleon. Very good. Napoleon. Anyone know who's Napoleon? Anyone?
No, sir.
You ever
No,
heard
sir.
of Napoleon?
French kid.
No,
Yes,
sir.
You
that's
heard?
one.
I know who
pirate.
Napoleon is, sir.
Okay, you heard about him, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Their project was like building Noah's Ark, preparing for the worst even while hoping for the best. What is that? What is that?
A.
A.
Definitely allusion to a biblical allusion again to Noah's Ark. Number 6, Wall Street reacted negatively to the news of economic downturn. What is that?
M.
Very good. M. All right. Anyone got all right? Let me know if you got all right. If anyone got
I-
all.
I
Yes,
did.
sir.
Okay.
I did.
Only 2%. Anyone else got
Yes,
all
sir.
right? Anyone else got all right?
I did.
If you got all right, put I inside the chat.
I did.
And once you send in your work, please, you can leave. All right. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care. See you.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
You as well.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Once you've done that, you can leave. All right, Juan, let's look at your thing. You sent it to me already, Juan?
I'm about to right now. Sorry.
Okay. Where is Veronique? Veronique, are you there? Where's Veronique? She left already? Oh, wow. I was hoping she would stay, right?
I sent it.
All right. Let me see. Oh, okay. You want me to check the map?
Yeah, so
Okay. Give me one moment. Let me call someone who's supposed to be in this meeting. Give me one moment, Juan.
no problem.